Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. In today's video, I'm going to be doing 4 different looks with the BH Cosmetics Gemini palette. I have looks 1 and 2 on right now. I did use liner on one eye versus the other. I used the same mascara. So hopefully you guys enjoy. This is definitely a color combination that I would have never used because one of the shades is one that I don't care for. And it's one that usually if I wear a shirt in that color, it makes me look really ill. But this is the palette, and these are the 2 first looks. And I did not talk through this. Both of these videos that I do with the 2 looks on each eye, and then put it together so that it's 4 different looks. I'm not going to be talking through it. You will be listening to music by Duncan in this video. So copyright claims can be made on those again. So anyways, I do have exclusive permission to use Grant Duncan's music. So when I do put his music in my channel, usually his name is included in the title as well as all of his information in the description box. So hopefully you enjoy looks 1 and 2, and I will most likely record my outro for this video with looks 3 and 4 on. So with this only being a 9 color palette, I did use quite a few colors with the first look, and I didn't use as many for the second one. But I will get into like final thoughts and stuff when I do, after I do looks 3 and 4. That way I can give you like a brief synopsis of using this palette. This is only the first time I've put these on my eyes. I have done a swatch video for these, so hopefully you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. Feel free to like this video because it really does help out my channel, and share it on social media because that also helps me out. So I will see you guys in just a second with no eye makeup.
an aberration. We get more than we bargain for. Feel the tension, sense the pain, the fighting and the missiles everywhere. Well, it's a planned provocation, driving a wedge through the right to defend. And every question needs answers, yet the stakes remain so very high. Can't you hear them? They're saying it over and over, it's wrong. Can't you hear them? They're saying it over and over, it's wrong. There's never any warning, yet the winner never takes it all. That's too much at stake. There's a need for conversation, they're getting further from the issues at hand. It's not a question of who's right or wrong, it's more the need to lay down one's arms. And it's a blind provocation, driving a wedge through the right to defend. And every question needs answers, cause the stakes remain so very high. Can't you hear them? They're saying it over and over, it's wrong. Can't you hear them? They're saying it over and over, it's wrong. There's never any warning, and the winner never takes it all. That's too much at stake. Stay. There's no
while editing this video, I realized the very last clip that I recorded doing a review of this cute little Gemini palette from BH Cosmetics, that the audio, for whatever reason, never recorded. So I did briefly go over some of the shades that I used for looks 3 and 4, but my biggest concern with this palette was that yellow shade that you see, the third shade in. I had a hard time with it. For somebody that has really pale skin, this was a little concerning for me because I don't know how this is going to show up on darker skin tones, because it was super chunky, super chalky. It felt rough, whereas some of the shadows in the palette, they're like super soft, as some people call it. They say buttery. They're a little bit more kind of like chunky on your fingers when you go to like swatch them, and they'll like build up little like chunky spots. And then that's the center highlight shade right there, which is stunning. But the thing is that yellow shade, for whatever reason, it is like really, really, really rough. And it goes on really rough in texture as well with a brush. Even trying to apply it with my finger, it was rough to the touch on my skin. And I'm not quite sure why the shadow is different. I've never felt a BH shadow like this. It is very dry. It is very chunky. It goes on kind of chalky on the skin. And here I'm talking about the fact that I've had a stroke and that one half of my face is lower than the other. My ears are about a half an inch different. My eyes are also, one eye is lower than the other one. So if you actually look at a still picture of me, if you look, you can see where my eye is. My left side of my face is lower than the right side. The corner of my mouth is different. The corner of my nose is different. The palette is nice. I do like the palette. Now I'm getting into the yellow shade. It picks up quite nicely, but if you look at my fingers, see at the bottom part of my finger, it was kind of chunky. And then see the little like chunky pieces in there, and it's rough to the texture. And it goes on kind of chalky. And then you can blend it out and it's not quite as bad, but you can feel the texture of that yellow shadow. So this is a really nice palette from BH. Those are definitely not shades that I gravitate to. I do not care for like warm eyeshadows. They do look okay on my skin, but because I'm more of a spring, summer, and winter kind of color palette, autumn colors don't really look that great on me, and this is more of an autumn color palette. So if you don't know like your undertones in your skin or what are your like best shades to wear, you can always usually go to like a department store or even like a cosmetology school, and they should be able to like match you. Here I'm showing you, you can actually see the chunks in this shadow. I mean, it is chunky, and I just for the life of me could not figure out why this shadow was like that. Again, I own the majority of my eyeshadow palettes are from BH Cosmetics, and I've never had a shadow feel like this yellow one. So that's the only shade in this palette that was concerning. The metallics do need to be built up. They work best wet or with a finger. There's only a couple of shimmers. You've got the one shimmer, and then you've got the center shade. And you know, if you're looking for a mostly matte warm tone palette, this is perfect for that. So hopefully you like these 2 looks 1 palette, or I should say 4 looks 1 palette. I'm doing one eye with one look and one eye with the other. I know some people like this, some people don't. I didn't include any still photos in this video because I've had people tell me not to do that. If you would like me to include at least 1 or 2 still photos back in, I will be more than happy to do that, because I actually like it when videos have a still photo, whether it's in natural light or synthetic light. So that way you can see how the shadows actually appear on the skin. So hopefully you all have a good day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye.